Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day, a great week whenever you are watching. I'm sending you all the best energy. This reading today is what is coming up for you in the next 3 weeks. So at first I was unsure about whether I wanted to highlight the next few weeks or the next month, but I really feel that if you've been guided to this reading, regardless of what group you are in, the next few weeks are what we need to highlight, because by the 1 month marker, 1 month from whenever you are watching, you will already be in a new phase. So we're going to focus on what's leading up to that phase, some of the energy that's leaving, what's shifting around, all of that good stuff. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you come across the reading, regardless of the date it's posted, is when it is right for you. That being said, this is also a general reading, so please take whatever resonates for you and your life and leave out the rest. I appreciate you guys being here and being a part of my channel and supporting me. Thank you so much. If you'd like to book a personal reading, that information's down in the description box. But all that aside, let's get into our group selection. So we have our 3 groups today. Group 1 is the yellow candle. Group 2 is this green candle, maybe some of you see it as blue, and group 3 is the white candle. Whenever you feel what group is resonating for you, the timestamps are all in the description box. You can jump right ahead and we will see you at your reading. Hello group 1, you chose the yellow candle that I have burning over here, and these are my intention candles. So with the color yellow that you chose, I pray that in the next few weeks you experience a lot of joy, a lot of optimism. You know, yellow symbolizes friendship as well, I'm hearing for some of you, and I just heard confidence. For some of you, perhaps that is something that you're really wanting to feel more, is confidence, as well as just that optimistic creative energy. For some of you, I'm also hearing a fresh start. That is all coming through, but as this candle burns throughout your reading, I pray that you experience more of those things. So let's get into your cards and see what's coming up for you in the next 3 weeks. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. We've got the Two of Pentacles. And we also have the 10 of Cups. Okay, group 1, I'm feeling there's a lot going on internally for you guys. I'm feeling a lot of emotions tossing around inside of you, but what I feel in the next few weeks, group 1, is that you are really doing a good job of staying grounded no matter what you're feeling on the inside. I feel like you're coming to a point that you haven't been to in a long time where your emotions are not overtaking you. You're finding a wonderful balance with the Two of Pentacles here, with feeling your emotions but not letting them run your life or overtake you. And I feel like you're really also embracing that your emotions are okay to have. I almost hear that some of you got to a point where you maybe said, like, I give up, I'm an emotional person, or I'm gonna feel what I feel, it's gonna be what it is, I'm just gonna let it ebb and flow just like the ocean. I am hearing that phrase, ocean of emotions. So perhaps inside of you, you have a whole ocean of emotions, group 1, and you're really learning how to be able to feel it and not let it run your whole life. I do feel like in the next few weeks here, with the Page of Swords and this Knight of Wands, I don't know why the words are escaping me right now. Actually, that is one thing that's being highlighted here. There's someone that you are dealing with that, with this Page of Swords holding the sword in to their chest here, I feel that you are dealing with a person who has been a bit inconsistent in your life, and I feel you holding your words close to your chest. You're very much in this energy in the next few weeks of observing other people, just feeling the emotions that you have and observing other people, not taking a lot of action, not saying a lot, where in the past maybe you would have reacted right away or tried to take a stand and tell people who you are and how you feel. But right now, I feel you really embracing this emotion the next few weeks of just watching other people, observing them, seeing what they're going to do and what their choices are. I really feel you kind of in that mode here, and it's really interesting because for some of you this person is a romantic situation, and for others of you this is not romantic at all. It's just a person that you know, so take it as it resonates for you. But I do feel that there's someone, or there's this energy of inconsistency, and I feel you just finding peace and balance with it. And I keep hearing the phrase take the high road. So I'm seeing with the 10 of Cups here at the end of your spread is showing me that no matter what is happening between you and this person, or you and the events in your life, you are at a point now in the next few weeks where you are really preparing to take the high road. So it's kind of what we were saying in the intro of this video, is that a month from now, you will be leveled up. And I really feel that you are intending to level up your life. And you know that you can't do that if you give your energy to things that don't deserve it, or if you sink into old energies or get upset about things that are kind of out of your control. So I feel like in the next few weeks you are really balancing and trying to understand what is in control and what is not in control for you. You are observing people on all levels. You're observing this person that you're dealing with, and you're also observing people on social media. I also hear for some of you, you're observing people in like the family group chat, and you've just gone quiet. Like, you're not saying a lot. That's what I'm feeling, and it's actually serving you to take this time to really just silence your words and use your eyes and ears and observe how people are acting around you, because it's going to inform your decisions when you are ready to take action. For those of you that are dealing with this Knight of Wands and it is a romantic situation here, I do feel with this Two of Pentacles, you weighing the pros and cons. Again, I don't feel like in the next few weeks you're going to be making any decisions that are really fast or really rash. It just feels like you are taking your time, weighing your options. I feel like you have decisions to make in a couple areas, and it's like a couple areas of life where you have one thing or the other, and you're kind of like weighing things up and down, weighing the pros and cons. And I do feel like with this person, for a lot of you, you're taking the high road, whether that means, okay, I don't really need to be around this person anymore, especially if it's a romantic situation. Or it might be weighing your options of, how do I move forward with this connection? How do I speak differently to this person? Like, after observing them for a while, what can I change about the way I'm dealing with this energy to make my life easier and to take the high road? I just keep hearing that phrase. I feel like your higher self is really calling you to make an adjustment here for the betterment of yourself. I really feel you needing to look out for yourself, because I do feel like there's something inside of you that's really getting ready to build this beautiful new life for yourself. I feel that a few weeks from now you're going to have some new ideas about how you want to be building that life for yourself. I'm seeing a lot of abundance coming in for you guys, Group 1. A lot of abundance coming in pretty much right at the 3-week mark. So there's just parsing out some of this energy with people and interpersonal relationships and balancing schedules and routines and your emotions. And then right around the 3-week mark, as we're going into the 1-month mark, I really feel you taking on all this new abundance. I feel a lot of stability coming in for you guys, Group 1, which is a really beautiful feeling. And I really do feel like with this energy that you're dealing with this other person, or maybe multiple people in your life, I just feel you really not wanting to engage in drama anymore. I feel you letting go of the little things that are causing you a lot of anxiety and realizing that some of it doesn't need to be dealt with at all. Some of the little things really don't matter. Like, I see you zooming out in some of these situations in your interpersonal life and realizing over the grand scheme of things, like what kinds of interactions really matter and which ones don't. So I feel you starting to, it feels like level up but also grow up is what I'm hearing. It's an interesting thing that's coming through for these groups today, is this growing up energy. In one way or another, I think you're taking on more responsibilities and taking a lot of these little things that may be triggering or causing anxiety for you and just cutting your losses and saying, I'm kind of done with this. Like, these little things don't matter in the grand scheme of it. Taking the high road and finding new ways to deal with the people in your life that makes it easier for you, but also doesn't sacrifice the big things over the little things, if that makes sense. So it's like taking the relationships in your life and making sure that the little things aren't causing more anxiety than they should. Just letting go of those things that aren't that big in the grand scheme of things anyways. I also feel with the Page of Swords representing you guys, group 1, that with the way the page is holding the sword, again, this imagery for some reason is very important about how you guys are approaching the next few weeks. I do feel like maybe you've been dealing with a good amount of anxiety, and the way that you are holding the sword in the image here is showing me that you are putting some of that anxiety away, trying to look toward the future. The way this page is looking out with the blue skies behind them, I do feel like you are trying to see things in a positive light and not let the little things discourage you or bother you or put you down when you're dealing with other people. I feel like you are really going quiet and trying to draw strength from within. I feel like you're not speaking as much about things, and you are also not letting your anxiety run the show. Or any sort of anxiousness that you have inside of you is not going to be running the show so much in the next few weeks. I think it's really becoming real for you, these goals that you have for yourself and this life you want to build, where perhaps before you felt like it was further in the future, you weren't sure how you were going to get there. I think there's some dose of reality that's coming in the next few weeks where you're starting to see that it is real. Perhaps you had a birthday recently, or you went to an event recently that showed you, I want to say your age, or something like that. It just showed you where you're at in life. Perhaps it was an event for you or for a friend or someone you know that reminded you of kind of where you're at in life. And I feel you have two choices here, like the Two of Pentacles says. You could see where you're at and get stressed about it and get stressed about the future and the past and the things you need to do, or you could just let all that go and focus on a couple things that you did want to have by this point in your life and just make those things happen because you can, because you've made a lot of progress and you've been through a lot. I absolutely love that the Ten of Cups is at the end of your reading here, group 1, because I really feel you finding that balance within yourself and within these friendships or this romantic situation, whatever is going on for you. I feel you finding this balance and creating your Ten of Cups. You want the road that's leading higher, and it's you who's going to walk it. And in order to walk up that higher road, you need to remove some of the, I'm hearing rocks in your shoes, if that makes sense. If there are things that you were holding on to that just make it really hard to go up a high road, it's time to stop and breathe and take a moment. And this is what I think you're doing right now. And take your shoes off and shake those rocks out so that you can put them back on and walk up this high road, because that's where you belong. That's where you're headed. And in the next few weeks, I think you're feeling hope about that again. You're feeling hope about your goals. I'm being told you're very intelligent, group 1. You're very, very intelligent. Don't doubt that. You came out as the Page of Swords for a reason. Swords is related to air, and air is very much the mental space. So I'm hearing you are very intelligent. You have a lot of great ideas and a beautiful way of seeing the world, and it might be something that you could consider sharing more openly in the coming months. But group 1, you are headed toward a lot of abundance. It's something that I think is in your near future, and you know it is. You're heading toward that stability, and with any sort of inconsistent energy inside yourself or with other people, I really feel in the next few weeks you're just balancing those things out and embracing the emotional side of yourself that needs to be embraced, because it's nothing to try and control or hide. It's a part of you. It's like the ocean. It's just gonna flow. It's gonna ebb and flow all day, every day, and it's a beautiful thing. It's part of what makes you who you are, those emotions, but also the way you think and the way you see the world and the way you interact with it. So group 1, that's everything I have for you for your next few weeks. I really hope this helped, and I really appreciate you guys. We will see you again soon in another reading. Hi group 2, I hope you're doing well. You chose the green-blue candle that I have lit for you over here, and as this candle burns throughout your reading, I pray that you receive a lot of the blessings that correlate to the color of your candle. So if we're looking at blue and green, I am feeling a need for you guys, group 2, to ground down and do some grounding techniques. This may go as far as getting out into nature. I'm hearing for some of you being around water more, maybe just getting out around a body of water or drinking more water, but I am feeling grounding. I'm feeling with the green in this candle as well, some financial abundance, maybe some money coming your way in the next few weeks, a surplus of money, and I'm also hearing for you guys emotional abundance. So whatever that means to you, but it is feeling like if you have had a little trouble connecting to your emotions or all of your emotions, some of that is clearing in the next few weeks. So it's abundance of all kinds with this green in this candle here. And with the blue, I am also feeling a sense of peace and calm. So I do pray that in the next few weeks, you receive all of those blessings and you are able to ground down easily. I am also getting with the blue in the candle that you guys group 2 have a lot of integrity and inner strength. That's something that I feel from you. So draw on that as much as you need to and find ways to ground yourself. So let's get into your cards and see what's coming up for you in these next few weeks. We have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, we have the 2 of Swords, and we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, well, right away we have 2 aces starting off your reading group 2, so I'm feeling that there are a lot of new things coming in for you, obviously. In the next few weeks, I'm feeling with the Ace of Swords starting you off that you're going to be receiving communication from some people that are going to give you answers. That's what I'm hearing in my head for you guys group 2. I'm hearing I want answers. So maybe some of you guys have been feeling that way, but I am feeling in the next few weeks you're going to be receiving some texts, some emails, some phone calls, some one-on-one conversations with people that are going to bring you more and more clarity about what you want, what you don't want, your direction in life. And the sword on this card does seem to be coming out of the fog, so maybe for a little bit there you were confused or perhaps having a little bit of self-doubt or feeling a bit misdirected or like you weren't sure what to do next, but I am seeing that you are paving the path forward and you are figuring out what to do next. And I feel that some of you may feel like what you were going to do next depended heavily on what other people were going to tell you, but I feel you finding a better balance between that, knowing that yes, in some cases you need answers from people to know what to do, but you can also continue being in the driver's seat while things are being worked out. So I really like that for you guys, group 2. I'm feeling a lot of clarity coming through here. I am really being drawn to the crown on this card as well, so I feel like Spirit is reminding you that you are royalty, that you wear a crown, that you are a leader of some sort. So fully wear that crown, fully embrace that for yourself, and know that that's who you are by nature, and it's something for you to embrace and feel proud of. But I really am also drawn to the way this hand is holding this sword. There is this message here about getting into the driver's seat of your life. In the next few weeks, you will be feeling more and more empowered to be in the driver's seat of your life and be calling the shots and making more decisions and taking initiative on things. And honestly, it's not your fault. Like, I can feel that maybe you guys are hard on yourself sometimes if you're going too slow or if you're maybe feeling like you're being lazy. Spirit is reassuring you that recently you needed some time to let yourself just be in the fog, feel what you felt about it. You weren't supposed to know what to do immediately. So it's okay that now you are figuring it out. Now you are coming out of the fog. They are reassuring you so much. You are on a timeline, and now is the right time for you to be having these ideas and receiving this clarity. So please trust your process, please trust yourself, and please trust the timing of your life. With the Ace of Pentacles here as well, I'm really feeling a new job opportunity for some of you guys. I keep hearing the word application in my head, so perhaps some of you have applied to a new job, or you've applied to a new school, or applied to something in general, but it does feel like you are really making advances in the area of your career. I mean, this is the Ace of Pentacles, so I'm seeing, like we said with the candle before, I'm seeing money for you guys. I'm seeing advancements in your career. I'm seeing you leveling up, so you may be being promoted, but for a lot of you, this is a whole new job. This is like brand new. You're trying something different. It's a new start in your career, and I really love how this feels for you guys. I know later in your layout out here, we have the Two of Swords and the Five of Cups. So I am still feeling like moments of uncertainty or being guarded or a little bit of mourning the past. Maybe you guys are at a little bit of like a gridlock with your emotions, but I do think some of these answers you're going to be receiving, some of these new ideas, and this job opportunity are going to get that fire going inside of you again to where you're not so blocked. With the Two of Swords here, I feel like in the next few weeks, something is going to come up that highlights, perhaps, that your heart is a bit guarded or your emotions are a bit guarded. I can feel you guys saying, I don't know what to do, I just don't know what to do. So in the next few weeks, I'm not sure if something is coming up in your personal life where you are unsure about how to move forward with someone in your personal life, but I feel you being a little bit emotionally locked about that, and it's going to be what it is. I really do feel Spirit encouraging you in the next few weeks to, even if you can't fully unlock your emotions because of whatever situation is going on in your personal life, they're saying just try to listen. I'm hearing from Spirit that you actually, when you allow yourself to listen, you are a good listener, and the things people say, because you have that integrity inside of you, when people speak, you really take it to your heart, and it really makes you think a lot, and you come to some amazing conclusions and new understandings. So even if you don't want to fully open up to a personal situation you're having, because I can feel that it's going to take time, just allow yourself to be present in the moment and listen. Don't completely shut off the experience, because this is your life. You are meant to experience that thing that is happening. I feel like different emotions and experiences, I'm hearing that this is your story, this is your life, so allow yourself to participate in it to some extent. Don't shut yourself off from every experience. Even if some of the experiences are painful, I'm hearing that some of these experiences and emotions keep resurfacing for you in different forms, but it's meant to resurface so that you can look at it and put it to rest for real. Put it to rest further. It's meant to be addressed on a deeper level so that it can stop bothering you, so that it can stop coming around and impeding you in moments where you really don't need old things to get into the way of what you're trying to do. So I am feeling some of these emotions coming up for you in the next few weeks. There are some interactions you're going to potentially be having in your personal life that bring up some feelings of being, I don't know, rejected or excluded or just frustrated or annoyed. I can feel some of those feelings that might be coming up for you based on some people coming around and saying certain things to you, or feeling perhaps in romantic situations like you aren't sure what the clear answer is. And I feel like that's something you are craving, group 2, is that clarity. So I feel like when personal issues are coming up for you, or people are coming in and being unclear with you, especially in your personal life or in situations that really deal with your emotions, you may be a little bit triggered. But I feel you really just taking a focus on your career, your money, and the answers that are coming to you. And I do feel like these things are coming up to be looked at and healed, because once you're through that, it's going to be a very busy time for you, group 2, which is why I feel like some of these things are coming up in the way that they are, so that they can really finally be put to rest. I feel like perhaps some people are coming in your personal life and they are triggering you a little bit, but I feel like they were put there to get you to face your emotions in a way. I feel like perhaps some people were brought in to get you to pay attention to your emotions and your heart and remind you that it's there. It matters how you feel about things, and that it's okay to deal with and look at your feelings. Even if you're feeling a little bit blocked, it's totally okay. Just let yourself feel what you can, and more than anything, be present in your life, show up and listen. Just hear people out, see what they have to say, because you don't really have to do anything. You can just be present in your own story, in your own life. You are going to be receiving a lot of clarity in other areas of your life, and I think it will be motivating you to help bring clarity into the rest of your life as well. I feel you really working on balance, really working on balancing yourself. I also forgot to say earlier, with the color of candle that you chose, that green obviously also represents health. So I feel that you have been taking more time to focus on your health, perhaps eating better and exercising, and that feels really good. I feel like that is one of those ways that you can continue to ground yourself. In these next few weeks, a lot of good is coming in, and I do feel like there is going to be a lot of change. There are going to be things going on in your personal life that are bringing up some of these emotions, but it's okay to feel through it. And after that, I just feel like the change is going to be quick. There's going to be a lot of change, and it's going to be quick. So maybe you're having some of these conversations about a new job, and then you're having these personal interactions and healing some of that. And afterwards, it's like quick change, and maybe now you have the job and it's time to start the training, and everything's moving around so fast. So just take this time for what it is. Allow yourself to come out of the fog, the mental fog. Remember that you are here to be a leader and encourage people and encourage yourself. You have great things you're going to do. It's time to get back into the driver's seat of your life. You've got this, and I think the next few weeks are going to really bring you through your own inner strength and how that is reflecting into what you're creating around you. So it's going to be great when you find a balance with those things over these next few weeks. That is all I have for you, Group 2. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you again soon in another reading. Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the white candle, and I'm already getting a lot just with the candle that you guys chose here. White is a color of purity, clarity. I'm hearing a fresh start. I heard that for another group, but I'm hearing it for you guys as well. A fresh start and a blank slate is really what I'm hearing. You know, in some cultures, white also is a color associated with death. So something I'm hearing for you guys, not to start off heavy so quickly, but something I'm hearing for you guys, Group 3, is that I'm hearing a death of an old version of yourself and a blank slate, starting with a blank slate with the white candle you chose. I'm seeing an image in my mind of a white piece of paper, and I hear your higher self and spirit telling me you're a creator. You're going to create all over a white piece of paper, like life is your canvas, and they want you to also look at yourself as a canvas and have a fresh start with the new version of you that is emerging here. So the energy I'm getting definitely feels big. It feels epic. Group 3, with this intention candle, as it burns throughout your reading, I am praying that you feel more, as the color white represents, more clarity in your life, more simplicity. I do wish you a fresh, new, beautiful start and a blank canvas for you to create the new picture of your life on. So let's get into your cards and see what's coming up for you in the next few weeks. We have the 7 of Pentacles. You did get an extra card for slot number 2. Group 3, I feel like it informs your reading and the story that I'm seeing, so I needed to take an extra card. We have Judgment and Temperance, 2 major arcana. There's that epic energy like we were saying. We have the 8 of Cups, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, Group 3, I feel that you have been working very, very hard. I feel that you are trying to build a big future for yourself, perhaps for future generations. I am hearing the word legacy in my head. Perhaps you are trying to build a legacy. In these next few weeks, I really feel you gaining more clarity on that vision that you're having for your life and what you want that to be looking like, and you are putting the work in your day-to-day to build towards that larger vision. Now with Judgment here and Temperance, Group 3, I feel that in the next few weeks, we've got 2 major arcana here. What I'm feeling is that something may come up in your life that feels like a large life marker. This could be anything from a new baby being born in the family, an anniversary. Perhaps for some of you, I am feeling maybe something is coming back around with a loved one who has passed away, or an energy of that kind. It feels like maybe a gathering in your friends or your family or in your life surrounding a person that you know. This could be a big event, marriage, anniversary, perhaps even a funeral. I feel like some of you are going to be having an event take place that really puts in perspective for you where you're at in your life. It feels like one of those big one-time events. It is a very large energy to take in, but with Temperance here, I feel you coming up on this marker in your life, this milestone, and with Temperance, you are finding peace. You are finding peace with the whole situation, because I think that this milestone does bring up a lot of different emotions for you. And with Temperance here, I mean, you are trying to move through it as the best version of yourself as you can possibly be, and I think that's absolutely amazing, Group 3. That's what you have to do. So in the next few weeks, if some things come up surrounding your life, yourself, the people you know, that feel like bigger events and you're just trying to take it in, know that you will be finding peace with the situation. And I'm also hearing there are things that you can do on a practical level to help yourself through the changes, like making yourself tea every night, or I'm hearing water, lots of water, drinking water, taking baths, going to the ocean or a body of water. Whatever you can do around water is just going to help you kind of like wash off any sort of old emotions, loops in your head that don't need to be there. Because when a big situation arises, our old recordings want to come in and tell us how it's going to be and stuff, and I feel you in this situation saying like, no, this is a unique situation, this is a milestone in my life, I'm going to let it be what it is. I'm not going to judge it. I'm not going to try and force any sort of outcome. I'm just going to breathe through this and let it be what it is. One thing I did want to say that I forgot to mention with your candle is I heard Spirit say to me that in these next few weeks, the way that something in a fire is burned but also purified is kind of what is happening to your life right now. Something feels like it's burning you, or that it kind of is burning, but it is to purify your life, and that goes with the color white that you chose as well. I feel like your life is going through this purifying sort of energy, this purifying phase. I really do feel Spirit saying to me that your life is being purified, because once the next few weeks of purification is over, I'm hearing it's go time. They're really gonna light it up. Like your life is going, look at the candle flickering. Your life is just going to, I'm hearing them say it's going to be explosive. Like so much is going to happen. You're moving towards big energy here with the Queen of Pentacles, Group 3. I feel you building that legacy and building that stability for yourself. I heard building an empire in my head. You have all these like epic references, but it's not going to come without some of that burning of the purification, if that makes sense. Like if we put something in a fire to purify it, it is also taking that object that we've put in the fire and really heating it up and burning it in a way. So I feel like whatever you're feeling, you're going to find your peace with Temperance here, and you're going to find a way to move through it. But with 8 of Cups here, Group 3, I feel you walking away from quite a bit. There are things you're just walking away from in the next few weeks. This could be a variety of situations. For some of you, Group 3, this is a wonderful thing because you are preparing to move. I always get that energy with 8 of Cups. Some of you may be moving or preparing to move. You are making plans to do that. For some of you, this could be walking away from a certain career, or it's letting a version of yourself be released, so that you can walk towards who you want to be. Because in order for you to step into this Queen of Pentacles energy, you want to go from a 7 of Pentacles to a Queen of Pentacles energy. Some things are going to have to be let go of for you to get there, but it is absolutely worth it. It is absolutely worth the things that you need to let go of, perhaps surrounding your identity, so that you can emerge as this person that you truly are at your core. I'm hearing the song Lose Yourself, Eminem. What is that line I'm hearing from Lose Yourself? Here we go, it's my shot, feet fail me not. This may be the only opportunity that I got. That's what I'm hearing. And I feel like you already knew, Group 3, that you were going to be making some adjustments or embracing a new version of yourself, but I feel like these events that are happening in your life at this time are really pushing you to do it now. Like now is the time. The next few weeks are really, I think, going to push you out of your comfort zone and into who you are. It's going to feel a little uncomfortable, but it's also going to feel good, and it's going to feel new. It's going to feel like that fresh start like we were talking about, and you are going to be able to really emerge as a new person. I do see you in the next few weeks really putting in the work. You're making a lot of plans, but you're trying to execute those plans and build yourself into a better situation. I feel you sitting down a lot and laying out paper. Blank paper, again, is the imagery that I got, but I see you laying out paper, making plans, budgeting, writing out how you're going to make this happen, because I feel like perhaps you were stuck focused on the big picture, like the long term of who you want to be, but now it's really time to address in the current moment what you can do to take small steps to get there. So in the next few weeks, it's like dealing with these milestones that are coming up, also preparing to walk away from certain things in your life that are no longer serving you, or preparing to move house or move location, move. Some of you it's like moving further distances. Some of you it's just moving house, but I feel you being a little bit afraid of the emptiness that might come with this. Maybe the people that you're going to lose in the process of becoming who you are. Like, you are so valuable. You have so much to give and you have so much to express, and I keep hearing from Spirit, what are you really losing? They want to ask you, what are you really losing? What you're losing every day by not being yourself is the life that you want. That's what you're losing by hiding who you are. So there's something about trusting who you are as a creator and your ability to build abundance, because I see with the Queen of Pentacles here, especially a few months out from now, you're going to be in a much more solid, stable place. You're going to have more financial abundance. You're going to have more resources. And I do also feel you embodying an energy out there in the future of people can come to me. Like, this Queen of Pentacles, she's sitting on her throne. She knows who she is, and if people want to work with her, they will approach her. But she pretty much stays where she is. She knows what she has, and she's not going out seeking. She's attracting all of the work that she wants. Not to say, you shouldn't be proactive in your life if you want to make things happen, but it's just this feeling of like really embracing who you are at your core, getting back to who you are and standing with confidence in that, and knowing that the work will come to you the more you really embrace who you are. I'm hearing from Spirit, some of you group 3, you felt like you lost yourself. Your higher self is saying, I lost myself. I think in these next few weeks you're going to find yourself, and I really think these next few weeks are about you clearing out all of the garbage, anything that's not working in your life, so you can find yourself. Because I think that deeper version of you that's going to grab life by the reins is ready to be found. And life, these big events that are happening in your life, are going to push it to happen. Don't be afraid of this at all. It's time. It's going to be beautiful for you, and it's going to lead you to your legacy and your ultimate abundance. And Spirit is so proud of you. So group 3, that's what I have for you. Wow. I am wishing you all the best, absolutely. I so appreciate you being here on my channel today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please feel free to tell me about it in the comments down below. We will see you guys again soon in another one. Thank you.